As the Union Budget 2026 draws closer, all eyes are on whether Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will unveil policies to boost employment at a time when India's demographic dividend is running up against structural challenges in the job market. India's unemployment rate stood at around 4.8% in December 2025, edging up slightly with urban joblessness rising even as rural participation remains steady. Labor force participation stood at just over 55% in the July to September quarter of 2025. Female participation rose marginally to 33.7%, while the worker population ratio inched up to 52.2% according to official labor data. Despite falling headline unemployment, economists warn that underemployment and informal jobs remain widespread, with nearly 90% of India's workforce still in gig work, raising concerns over job quality and income security. One area showing sustained momentum is Global Capability Centers, or GCCs. India hosts 1,800 plus GCCs clustered in cities like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai, Mumbai, NCR, Coimbatore, Jaipur, Kochi, and Indore. Together, these centers employ between 1.9 and 2 million professionals. Industry estimates put their annual economic value at around $65 billion, with hiring growing 4 times faster than traditional IT services. By the end of this decade, the GCC workforce could expand to as many as 3.5 million people. Analysts say GCCs are no longer back-office centers. They now anchor innovation, R&D, product engineering, and AI governance, making them a structural pillar of India's white-collar employment story. Artificial intelligence is reshaping the employment landscape, but with little nuance. A NASSCOM Indeed study finds AI already handling 20 to 40% of tech work in India, while human expertise remains essential. India's tech and AI ecosystem now supports millions of jobs, with around 1.8 lakh startups deploying AI, cloud, and data technologies. Demand is rising for skills in analytics, AI governance, cybersecurity, and advanced engineering, putting pressure on skilling and reskilling systems to keep pace. Manufacturing, long seen as the engine of mass employment, continues to lag, with job creation trailing output growth despite strong GDP numbers. Government data shows production-linked incentive schemes have attracted 2 lakh crore rupees in investment so far, creating about 12.6 lakh direct and indirect jobs and triggering nearly 19 lakh crore rupees in incremental output. Sector-wise, solar manufacturing has created around 43,000 jobs. Mobile manufacturing has added about 1.3 lakh direct jobs, while the textiles PLI is expected to generate over 22,000 jobs from government-approved projects. Industry proposals ahead of Budget 2026 call for expanding PLI coverage and linking incentives to industry capabilities to make manufacturing jobs-led, not just output-led. With the economy holding up amidst global uncertainty, Budget 2026 may focus on wage subsidies, skill programs, and employment-linked incentives to drive job creation. The India Skills Report 2026 shows project-based hiring rising by around 40%, overall employability improving to 56.3%, and for the first time, women surpassing men in job readiness. For a country with the world's largest working age population, employment is not just a policy goal, it is an existential challenge. Budget 2026 may not solve everything, but if fiscal tools align with the realities of AI disruption, GCC growth, and manufacturing reform, India's demographic dividend could turn into a success story. All eyes on February 1st. Can Budget 2026 deliver jobs for Bharat?